Alright, for our first real project with 3D printer, we're going to be replacing the plastic insert that went into this deck table. So you can see, if I move it around here, that the hole in the glass is not exactly lined up with the hole in the base. So this is actually an oval shape. So when we print it out, we have to make it an oval. The other thing is it's offset to one side. So there's lots of room on this side and very little room on this side. That's probably why the original one cracked. So let's start out by seeing how much room we have on this side. We have about 3 millimeters on this side, and on this side we've got, to the opening in the hole here, we've got about 6 millimeters on this side, between the pole and the opening in the base. So there's some slack in here, so that's good. When you take this out, you can actually measure the dimensions of the oval. In this direction, we've got 46 millimeters, and in this direction, we've got almost 49 millimeters, let's say. So this direction 45, and this direction 49. So we make an insert that an oval shape that'll fit in here. It won't go down too far because this base is bends in here. I just noticed that. And we'll let's see how far we can go down. Actually, we can use this thing, this direction. So we can go down until we hit the base. We can go down 16 millimeters down before it hits this base right here. So the insert part ought to be less than 16 millimeters from the glass tabletop. So, alright, so we'll use the CAD software to set that up, and then we'll print it out on the 3D printer. That'll be fun. Alright, here's our SCAD model. So this is where it's going to go into the table. So this area up here is a lip that'll be above the hole. If you look at it from the bottom, we can see that the hole for the pole is offset slightly to one side. And you can also tell, if you look very carefully, that this is an oval instead of a circle, because remember, our hole in the table is not a regular circle. So we're going to print it upside down because it'll just print better. We won't have this big overhang, so that's what supports it. So we're going to print it upside down. That's not a problem. And we'll export this to the Simplify 3D by first rendering it. And then we'll export STL. Then we'll go over to Simplify 3D. And I already imported it in there to save time. And for process settings, we're printing this in ABS because it's going to be outside. We want it to be able to stand up to the elements. So layers are the same. Infill is 50% for strength as usual. Temperatures are the same. And again, this doesn't really matter for this one. So, all right, now we need to connect to the printer. Do a little trick. Switch to the communication tab. List devices. Quickly click on connect. Printer's already turned on. All right, that's ready to go. And then we prepare to print. Send to the printer over USB, and we're off to the races. So it's downloading the file. It'll start heating it up and go from there. We'll switch to the time lapse. pretty much cooled off. We're going to pop it off the table and try it out. Alright, there it is. Alright, so the print looks good. Hopefully it fits. Alright, let's test it out. Here it is. So the thin side is over here. We're going to put that in this direction. We put the umbrella pole in. That's a perfect fit. Just a little bit of wiggling. So.